That's what I do.
Yeah, the intro, man. Just get to it.
B-Dot and Suge. Oh man, this is the battle. For some, I can't even say for some reason anticipating it, but it just because the matchup is like certain matchups is like crazy to see. Like this is not a matchup that when I very first heard of it, I was just like, dang, like this gotta have it be seen. But it is what it is, though. But both men did good. Both men have good careers. So let's see it happen. For especially in my case, I always say on the channel, I don't really need a back. Me personally, I don't need a backstory to see battles. You know what I mean? I don't need to see the. I don't need it, but hey, the battle was cool. It was dope. I like the battle actually. Um, I don't have any other really critiques to say about the battle besides before we get into bars. If you got anything you want to say too, though, before I just make us get into bars.
Yeah,
Suge's
he gets
second
straight
was
into
short.
it.
Suge's second was short. Didn't really appreciate that. I feel like I don't know why people even like bother bringing a short like round. I know you want to do you just kill him with two. I get it, but at the same time, why not demolish him with full blown three or like a strong three? Like you know what I mean, or you know what I mean. Just that's all. I just don't get that. But I mean, we're consumers, so we're looking at it a bit different. Like I said in the Kid Chaos Village, you can always shout out to them. That was for stumbles and slips, even for the work that they do. I digress. The other critique I got for this, I want to jump straight to beat out third. Now, coming from my perspective, I did not want to hear that. And that, mind you, I loved everything he was saying in third. That was fire. It was unique. But I did not want to hear that third at all. I didn't want to hear that third at all. I didn't want to hear that third round at all. And
What was wrong with the third?
I didn't want to hear a whole round of secrets. That's a round that I feel like people shouldn't know. We shouldn't know. I feel like certain people shouldn't know about some of that stuff. And even if it's about some of the stuff that I know, I feel like I shouldn't know. And if I do
What,
know, I'm not
personally?
gonna talk about it. Do you remember what he talked about in the third? The third alone, a
I
B
mean,
dot.
it's battle rap, whether it's truth to it or it's not. That
It was
motherfuckers
the
probably talking
entire
that shit.
gangbang round. It was an entire set round. His whole round, whole third was to both they sets or to everybody's set. That's what that was. The whole third. I didn't want to hear that because I feel like for the people who don't understand it, and exactly what I feel like did happen, people don't appreciate it. So I don't even feel like you see me be talking about it because it could get lost. But he's speaking to who it speak to. I get it. But at the same time, there's some other people out there, the enemy listening all the time. I don't. It was a lot of information in there. That kind of going to like some Rum said, but if Rum that was a crep little line that Rum had said though. What he say? Um, Rum said like at one point in time, something like that. I ain't right now. It was something. He was like one point in time it used to be whatever the number block you was. That's how long it took for you to get. You know, that's how long it was for you to get put on. Like lines like that. It's like that's hard, but at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like I appreciate it. It's dope. I want you to do it. It's just when it's a whole round about it, especially when the audience when we trying to like. I ain't gonna say like we trying to, not even just not even just amplify us. It's just why I just feel like why even mention that? I know you know why though, because it's these two brothers talking to each other. But at the same time, why a whole round though? Like literally a whole round, and it wasn't like just a like he a fake or nothing like that. Like regular normal stuff that they probably would have said, but no, he was really going really deep into it, like locations and everything. It was a dope round. I just didn't. I'm like, damn man, this might get lost. That's the ultimate thing I'm gonna say about that. And I'm gonna leave it at that, and then we get in the bars. But I'm surprised you don't remember that third. Must have been forgettable. I guess that sucks because I ain't figured that third. I just was like, dang man.
Yeah,
Uh,
hella
plus,
memorabilia,
all right, how about
especially with
that?
the
How about
history
this though?
of it.
You saw the way Beat Out was rapping. He wanted to get that done. So why? Like I just feel like when you bringing that, like you, all right, basically he put a lot into it, and I feel like with Suge being in the giving that short second, that counteracts how much your opponent. You know what I mean? You didn't match your opponent's 100%. We already knew that B Dot was gonna have a little bit more intricateness to it, but at the same time, that second being short just ain't even match up to all three of his rounds, including the third round that I didn't favor. That's the end of that. Shout out to you, B Dot. Let's get in the bars though. I'm good. I'm gonna start off with the strong. When you start off, you go ahead. I don't have a lot for this one.
You don't have a lot. All right. I got B Dot. He said we hold court in the street. So if you see me take the stand, that's to put the chopper
Chopper
on it
on
and
it,
test it.
testify.
Fire, fire.
I
That was
had to get
fire.
that one down. When I heard that, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, you flipped the way to testify? That was fire. I'm like, this is probably the first line I think I ever said repeated back at somebody having a good, a logical testify flip. Like, that was dope. What do you say? But that line right there, we hold court in the streets, really set it off. When you say that, it's like that's a West. That's not you can say that anybody can say that, but that's definitely it seemed like the West probably coined that. And then you're like, okay, where you heading with that? Like we on some Panther, what we on? We on some Revolution, what we on with that? Where you going? That's exactly what we on. And he kept going. I like that. Take me to the stand. That was I love that line. I had that one too. B dot, what B dot say? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you my only Suge line I got respectfully. I might. Oh man. Wait, so I'm relying on the Glock. I'm on demon time. It's 9 on the dot. That was fire. Super fire. I love that line by Suge. And then Suge had a lot of good lines. They just wasn't stuff that I've wanted to feel like I should write down. A lot of them wasn't. I've kind of heard him before, but I like the way Suge. Once again, I feel like, but Suge has been kind of doing that in this setting. He'll, since he went with Jay, he'll rap. You know what I mean? He'll rap to rap. Like he don't want to mess up. He definitely want to get it out clean. But this showed it right here where he don't want the reaction. He was getting a reaction. He literally turned away from looking at the crowd and kept rapping. Right? I like that because I be looking for stuff like that. I be watching for the stuff like that. I be wanting to see. Hold up, let me make sure before I finish. Here you go. Here you go. Before I keep talking. All right, I just had that send him an invite. But yeah, I be looking for that. I just be wanting to see that. Hey, my little hole keeps showing, man. I'm gonna take this all soon. But yeah, maybe his phone died. But what else I got? I like what Beat Out was like. You think you an animal to the doc can do little when he talking to the morbid. I forgot if it's talking. Yeah, I think it is talking or talking to the morbid. You think you an animal to the doc can do little when he talking to the morbid. I like that. I just I don't know, I think he said talking. I like this line too what Beat Out was saying. If your little man jump in the way, oh that's okay. We'll just cut around short. Jersey. I like that. What do you say? This is something boat that can ride. Oh, this is the tugboat that rides surf wave versus the ship warship. I like that line. My handwriting is a tad bit fast. Part itself. What do you say? Your father. This is real life, but I like it. Your father would tell you go out into the world and be responsible and come back unresponsive. Yo, chill. N word ain't bet on coin. He said N word ain't bet on the coin, but they value the dollar, and that ain't work for me. I like that. I like what Dot was like. Everything you cooking is a joke. I like that. He said in the beginning, he talking about like, why would you? Oh, I get it because everything you cooking is a joke. I get it. I like that. He said he won't rap like the. He said he won't rap like the music's cut. That will constrict. Oh no. He won't rap like the. What did I write right here? He won't rap. Oh, like the Muslim, cause Cause that will constrict his image. He a snake. Don't let the bow tie. I said bow. Don't let the bow tie you. I like that. I like that line. My bad. Oh. Oh yeah, his phone died. Dang. He said his phone died. Alright, well this one's done. So I'm about to. Oh, I did have another Suge line. I'm bugging. No, I didn't. Oh, this is what I had to say. This is one thing I don't like about life. My laptop is over here, so that's why I'm doing something different, trying to make sure my audio is a little better, one step at a time, using the materials, the things that I have, you know what I mean, before I go out and get other more accessories. Plus, we about to move. But what I ain't like was it was a mistake. It happens when they get spit on, right, or speaking, and then fluid comes out their mouth, right. So something actually did land on B-Dot, right. So Suge, yeah, he's rapping, he see it, so he not gonna stop and wipe it off his little man neck. But I mean, Smack, you see it, you know what I mean. You could keep your men, you know what I mean, presentable. You see that on there, you know it shouldn't be there. Wipe it off. So guess what happened? Tell me why I beat out. We can see it because mind you, the camera on caffeine is like keeping the same angle, mainly because Suge was rapping in that direction. But we all noticed it fly out, and he complained about it hitting him as he should. But at the same time, it was like, why wait until somebody that has something on them, on their face or something, starts to go from wipe something to wipe something for you to go and help and get it off of them? It's like, what if it don't bother them? No, they gotta sit there. We gotta look at that. We gonna stare at that the whole thing. Like that's a conversation piece of so somebody to make a joke, a necessary joke, or just whatever. We gonna keep going though. I just wanted to mention that. Like, be more courteous to people. You know what I mean? It's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with walking. B-Dot wasn't even rapping. Ain't nothing wrong with you walking over there smacking, getting it off him before he did this. He was smacking himself like he get bit by a mosquito. Y'all could have looked him out. That's all I'm saying. Like, do it ahead of time. Don't wait for the man to go ahead and do it himself. I'm saying I'll be okay with saying that over and over again, because that's something big in life. People don't do that. Like, they wait for you to be. You know what I mean? They see you. I don't know. They see something on your face and they see you plucking at yourself, and then they want to go and get whatever it is off your face. And so they just volunteer and they get it off as soon as they see it on you. But that's usually only family, close people that do that. Just do it. We're gonna keep going though. We're gonna get into we might have to do a little extended. I might make a little extended part so he can mention the bars and things that he was able to record. Because we don't sit there and we don't really enjoy the battles like we used to. So we sitting there watching the battles. Oh, we ain't even talk about who won. Even though, well, I'm gonna say who I know won. I had Suge winning. Excuse me. I had Suge winning the prediction. Suge did not win. B-Dot won. And I just, like I said, I wish that second round. I like what I like I said, but yeah, but I wish that second round was just a little longer. Suge, Suge, man, come on. I mean, hey, I don't know what you was going through. What made you want to do that? Maybe part of the game plan, but as a consumer, and then the person you was going up against, I would feel slighted. Like you would came me with a short round. I maybe you wanted to move your short around, your lighter round, like you called it, to the second, so it don't seem more disrespectful to the third round. But don't even have no short round. Period. Like freestyle or something. But I mean, but that lose points if you butcher it or make it worse. I don't like to use the word butcher. But shout out to both of y'all. Looking forward to seeing both of y'all regardless. Always. Ain't gonna be nothing like, you know what I mean? Ain't gonna be like no surprise. We want to see both of y'all. So, but y'all stay tuned though. I'm gonna try and get him to come back in with his phone charged back up so he could talk about his side and he could mention his woes, if any. We good though.
We was on Zoom for a minute. I was on the laptop and I was looking back and forth on the pages.
We good. It's good. I just pushed record. I wish I do want to tell you what I had, but I'll just tell you off camera. So I
you
run
said
through it all again.
you kept going and was saying what you had.
I wanted to tell you the rest of the bars that I like, and I wanted you to hear them, but I just said you off camera so we could just keep the footage going and we could just keep going with the rest of the recaps.
You got bars about this battle. You're not gonna say them?
I said that's what I'm saying. I said everything when you left because we still recording. Right. Yeah, I said that, and I said one other thing too. Like I had mentioned about, I'll tell you this part. I had mentioned about the spitting, and I was like, man, when it had landed on B-Dot neck, I'm mad. This is one thing I want us to not do. I'm mad. I'm like, why when people see something on you, why do they go and not, why don't they just get it off you? I mean, usually it's a close person that would do it, you know what I mean? But it was worded a lot better. I'm just trying to sum it up for you. But basically, when it happened, when Suge did it by mistake and everything like that, he ain't do it on purpose. I said that too. And then B-Dot was, he was rightfully upset about it. Said that too. And then
Damn, I had the
but
video
then
cut out because we supposed to be doing a little back and forth shit and all of that, and it's like I'm about
this
to
the only
just be
one
talking.
video. It's just say I just literally did that. It's only one video like that. I feel you. See, that's good. We love what we do, y'all. You feel me? We mad that it ain't having how we plan. It's all good. See, you see, look, he upset that it happened. We
I'm
enjoy
about to
doing
throw
this.
something across the room, man.
Yeah. So why? Look, listen though. Look. So how come this what B Dot did? B Dot was sitting there, right? He was walking around because the camera angle kept staying there. Because once Suge had spit on him, I don't use no other words. So that just sound crazy to hear. To keep saying once somebody spit on somebody, but he didn't literally spit on him. But damn, he did. But no disrespect at all to that. Not even no joke or nothing. But at the same time, it happened. So anyway, when it happened though, tell me why B Dot. He walked away. But the camera angle stayed on the way that's facing Suge because Suge was rapping. So Suge
I ain't gonna
rapping
hold
one
you.
direction.
That shit looked like a spitball.
It really did. Like, why you got that in your mouth? But anyway, while Suge was rapping in one direction, so the camera stayed there. They didn't switch the angle or nothing. So while he did that, B Dot did this eventually. After a whole verse later, which I guess B Dot probably felt some shit on him. So he went to go wipe it off. Tell me why Smack go and try to help him wipe it off. That's the part I don't like. If the B Dot that's what I said too. The man wasn't even rapping. So why couldn't you take whatever you had and wipe it off? That's your, this is your people. Like, these your men. Go ahead and and just wipe that off for him real quick. You know it's there. You see it there. Don't wait till somebody go ahead and start trying to get something off that you see clearly on them. That's all. That's how I ended that video. Okay, I'm done. That had bothered me.
I'm gonna get back into the bars and shit, what
Yeah.
I had and whatnot.
You close it out too.
My nigga B Dot said crazy how I get straight to the point, but I'm too drawn out. I think that was dope. It wasn't all that. It was
That was
dope.
dope.
Suge had a Suge just funny. I be finding like everything Suge be saying funny, like not funny as it don't hit, but like that shit is his reaction vibe, like that shit hold weight to me. Like the nigga said,
I'm from
if I
Newark.
choke,
Newark Bear
he
Games be
said
fire. He be going off. Yeah, go
he
ahead, my
said if
bad.
I choke tonight, the block looting.
Right.
That shit was just funny as hell to me.
And then he said, "That's right." Then I said that I'm from Newark line.
Why would
Yeah.
you say that,
See?
bro? I'm like, I don't want you to choke, bro. I don't, like, you feel me? You feel me? I don't want you to choke, but that shit hit to me. Like, that shit was like, damn, bro. Like, why are you people making choking a bar or something or throwing it in there and making that shit hit? That shit hit to me.
Oh, but because that goes right. I'm glad you asked that. That goes right into what we do when we acknowledge this stuff on YouTube and what's going on with the last video or the next video. You know what I mean? We're acknowledging something that happened. So he gotta mention it. It just happened. For him? It's been chokes, and I
Another
talked about that too. I wish he was there.
He said, "You gonna be the only underground nigga woke because you getting buried alive."
I remember that one. Right. Go ahead.
Trying to
I wish you
go
heard
back.
the ones I had, man. I wanted to know which one you liked from what I had. Go ahead, keep going though.
Let me
I
see.
don't have I ain't have a lot at all. I'm gonna read mine off to you again on camera when you done.
Why he don't rap like a Muslim? Because that would contradict.
Yep.
He a snake. Don't let him bow tie you.
Yep. I said that one. Right. I had a feel. I didn't think. I know you heard it, but I didn't know you was gonna. I don't never know which one you gonna write down.
And he
But
gotta be rapping fast as hell, but I be
right.
catching that shit.
Yeah, that one stood out. But that one, that's the thing with that one. That one had like a bit of a reaction to it because I was like, oh, I was like, he did the little bow tie. Go ahead, keep going though.
He said,
Constrict. That was so fire.
do another Suge one.
And Suge actually has some Muslim
This was
references.
upstairs right here when
I
Suge
meant to
said
mention
this. He
that
said,
too.
"In this cold world we living in, I'm amphibian."
He said reptile, amphibian, something like. No, he said another word, another like noun before that. Yeah, that
Nah, he
was
said it like that. I got that shit word for word. That's how he said that shit.
in this cold world we living in. I'm amphibian.
Yeah.
I thought he said like reptile and then amphibian. I think he said
Nah, he
that.
said it like that.
Oh, that
Anyway, let me
was
get my
that was an
back on.
extremely late line. I remember that one though. That was it was good though with the way it fit in there too. I remember that because he was rapping with that part too.
Got another B dot one. He said this may trick some, but I'm still a one. I like Matrix bars.
I ain't hear that one. Okay.
That was fire because he rapped fast. Like we had to break that shit down. Then he said, it's an uphill battle and you don't amount to this, especially when new niggas from your town exist.
Right. I
That
think
shit,
right.
that shit hurt my feelings.
I didn't get that. I didn't write that one. Yeah.
Hold on, because he didn't. Then after that, he kept on wigging with it. He said, you thought you was the last nigga from your city ill. Now it's sick.
Sick. Yeah.
Oh my god, I was woke on that one. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn. Well, I got another funny bar from Suge and shit. You know, these hit to me. I love Suge funny bars. Who the fuck he think he talking to? I'll crack you like cheap leather. That shit was
That was funny. That was hilarious. That was.
it hit, bro. I'm sorry. Them shits be powerful to me. Like
What's an alright?
then he said, he like, hey Holmesy, a nigga asked me what's today's mathematics. I'm a serious Jones you. I felt that one. That was dope. That was another Suge one.
Wait, go back. Go
Oh,
ahead. Go.
another one. When
Messiah,
Suge
you
called
know.
him, he
You
called him
okay?
the bed.
Your mom
When
sleep?
Suge,
Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna be done in a little bit. My bad. I gotta stop him because I got COVID and you gotta go back upstairs until I'm done. And I gotta put my mask on. I'm literally talking right now. Okay. You all right? Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm listening.
I forgot. Let me see where I left off.
I should have just muted my bad. Next time I'm just gonna mute myself. That's why I definitely should have just did from the
Where I left
beginning.
off at.
I apologize about that.
We just want to wrap it up then. Fuck it.
I
I'm
apologize
done.
about that. Hold on, can
I
I
had B. I had B dot winning.
beat out one? Yeah, me too. I was gonna tell you my bars I had. I want to tell you this one bar. Then I'll tell you off. I'll tell you the rest of them off camera. This is one of the ones I had about my favorites. What he say? I said all of them, but he said, you think you an animal to the dot can do little when you talking to the morbid. Beat I said that to him. That was hard. I like that. That was fire. That was fire. I like that. I had like maybe like six more, but that was like the one of my favorite ones out of all the ones I got. But let's get into the main event then. You got Mike P versus Real Sick.
Right.
You are out.
All I do is hit a business in the drop